MP got the job done tonight, as usual. MP, you're about to go off.
Attempting to enter the court or interrupt play or using improper language or ejections. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hey Kings fans, we hope you will join us for Kings mascot Kenneth Day. The first 5,000 fans through the arena will receive a special giveaway. Take back to school or basketball camp and show your team pride. Hey Kings fans, plan your next Kings game now! Select tickets are still available for exciting homestands against division rivals, playoff contenders, and NBA All-Stars. See our ticket booth for more information. And remind you, fans.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA,
Deciding to change it up. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Avdia, then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Here's prime time, and the layup falls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
1:07 left in the first. Blazers trail by 7. Avdia outside. Ayton, a screen on Murray. Avdia from outside. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Monk passes to primetime. Back to Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Kings score.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Simons outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Kings on top. They're up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Malik Monk, Zach LaVine out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's prime time in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. But Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that...
Substituting on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Prime Time, started by Sharp, and Prime Time gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 11.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And the Blazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. Blazers trail by 11. Now here's Henderson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Open shot, Grant. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Lyles, the pass to Primetime. Here's Ellis. Here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 18 points. 5 on the clock. Ellis. It's good on the putback.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
We've got 1:13 left in the second. To halt the run. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Kings lead by 13. Here's Primetime. DeRozan looks it over. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. So it's Sacramento feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. In the East, Trae Young.
Young's offensive output has been off the chart. He's always a high-usage guy, but lately, almost every play seems to run through him, moving the ball with exceptional skill and having no trouble finding shots for himself or his teammates.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Sacramento Kings.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, Kings going with a whole new group out there. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson. Hayden finds Graham. Now Simons. Outside Sharp. Simons outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From the elbow. Basket's good.
Anthony
Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamara in at the small forward.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Primetime passes to Lyles. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Misses in close. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. Ayton, the screen on Monk. Three-pointer Sharp. Valanciunas with a rebound. Primetime passes to Lyles. And the basket is good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And here's Ayton. Back to Sharp. Pass to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamara, that's good.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Primetime passes to Monk. Here's Lyles. Outside Monk. Here's Primetime. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Kings on top, opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. We got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Monk in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sabonis, left side. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Sabonis doesn't feel pressure, even when the clock is running low.
Simons with it. Lyles on it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. Jones comes in for Lyles. Laravius subbed in for Ellis. Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Lyles, he's checked in for Jones. And also a switch here for Portland. Denny Avdias checked in for Walker. Offensive board. Here's Kamare. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Primetime passes to Lyles. Pulls up. Sacramento again missing. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And that one is stuffed right through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Primetime. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
The Kings making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Avdia from outside. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
2 minutes.
Outside Monk. Pass to Primetime. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Avdia outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Domantas Sabonis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Outside Monk. Pass to Primetime. Outside Monk. The three. Gets the three to fall.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Primetime passes to Arabia. Here's Primetime. On the wing, Crowder. Lets the three fly, and another Sacramento three.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Back to Sharp. So it's the Kings winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and